Good evening, viewers. Hello, everybody. We're gonna hang out in this room for a bit while I sort out all of the camera stuff. Because, setting up new cameras is totally the easiest thing in the world with nothing possible that could go wrong. In the meantime, we're just gonna hang out and chat, possibly including our special guest, Way to Go Anton.
Hi, everyone. How's it going?
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I just asked everyone how it's going, and I don't know. I don't know if anyone can. JO7T.
Jolt. And yes, Jolt, there will be a hand cam. Once I figure out how to set it up. I
haven't been on a Twitch stream in a minute, and look at you. You're almost at 200 followers.
Yeah, it's wild. It's wonderful. Cam controls on-screen GUI.
And you got the duck that I like. Nice.
Thank you. I considered doing the brand new one, but then I realized I was going to be standing up for most of this. And oh yeah, speaking of which, how's the microphone from up here?
It sounds good to me.
Cool. Oh, I hope I don't get multiple audio sources with this camera. If I keep it on photo, it shouldn't be a problem. Alright, show zoom control. I'll just uncheck all of these show GUI things. Keep display on, force maximum brightness, multiple cameras icon, multiple cameras? Huh? Immersive mode. Hide everything. There we go. Yeah, now if I could get this aspect ratio better. You know what? That'll do. That will do, I say. So we're going to zoom this just far enough in that can't see a whole bunch of random stuff all over the place. And then I am definitely going to have to... There is a white noise while speaking. Okay, that sounds like it is the sound of probably my window blinds blowing around in the other room. So what I'm going to do is take the lazy option and close the door.
Are you still in the same place?
Yes, I am. It is very lovely here. I like it a lot.
Nice.
And hope to stay for as long as possible.
ALAP. As long as possible.
Ooh.
The lesser-known cousin of ASAP. I have my kettle right next to me, and it's boiling hot.
Perfect. So you might actually want a mug. You may have gotten a hot drink.
A mug?
Yeah. Sometimes these things come with like hot chocolate and mochas.
Well, I'm gonna save the unboxing for when we're on camera, but I have the sports drink.
Sports drink. They are not mutually exclusive.
Oh, so I might have gotten one sports drink and one.
You usually get 2 electrolyte drinks and possibly one hot thing. Unless you may have... Well...
I only see sports... Well, we'll see. I'll unbox it.
Yeah.
Now, I don't remember. You opened this one for me, right? You gave it to me opened.
Yes. So I didn't open it for you. The person who I got it from opened it for... Like, as I understand it, their mother likes to raid these for chocolate bars whenever they bring them home. So...
Okay.
I took steps to replace that, but unfortunately was not able to preserve the integrity of the packaging.
Who's this from? Which friend is this?
I am not entirely certain it is legal to own these as a civilian, so I'm not going to say that on the internet.
Well, what do you mean it's not legal? How are we doing this stream then if these aren't legal?
It's one of those gray market things. It's like legal to have, but not really legal to get.
Oh boy.
Or to give, or to sell, or... I don't know. Basically, you can't buy them at a store. Okay, so I've got things, I think, figured out. And we are just about ready. So as soon as I can add a source for this...
So your friend has access to these, and so your friend's mother has access to these on a regular basis. Regular enough that she regularly raids them for chocolate bars.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Alright, so this one?
This is bizarre.
Yeah, that's the one. Cool, cool. We're gonna zoop that up a little bit. And I'm gonna get fancy and crop it. Filters. Add filter. Crop/pad. And we're just gonna crop the right. Until it no longer has that gratuitous widescreen bar on it.
So how long do these have an expiration date? Because you gave me this last year.
The expiration date is technically.
I don't know what that means.
Means technically food doesn't last forever, but keep it in a cool, dry place, and you can pretty reliably eat it whenever you want. There's a guy on YouTube named Steve. He does MRE reviews. That's his whole channel.
Oh yeah, and he eats ones from like 1920.
Exactly. All right. Okay. Oh, dang! Confound it! I also forgot that there's two cameras here. There's two cameras, so I've popped this out. I am viewing you specifically, hiding the participants here. Cool, cool. Now I have to add one more capture. This one I could do because it's not very behind the scenes. I could do this even more live, but I have already started doing it this way. So, window capture. Discord, perfect. There is the U. This is going to be just a whole parade of randomly snapped together stuff. This is jank as hell, but hey, welcome to it. Okay, and
welcome to the stream.
Transition, here we go. Here we go. Hand cam.
There we go.
Yeah, there's you visible, there's us, there's... It's time for the show, everybody, after only... Hey!
Sausage jambalaya?
Yeah, I will admit that I kept the best one for myself. There was another one that was Montreal smoked meat, but I didn't even put that in the rotation because I don't feel like it's a very good example of an IMP. It was literally just a big hunk of meat, and it was good, but it did not convey the usual balanced diet aspect of these things.
What does MRE stand for?
So, an MRE is a meal, ready to eat. They are the American version.
Okay.
Is that hail? Well, if I have a broken window, I'll find out about it later. Anyways, these are not MREs. You can tell by the fact that I don't know if either of us got one, but in an MRE, you will often get wheat snack bread. In an IMP, such as these, you might find yourself with a pain hamburger. And we're gonna find out if we got any.
Okay, let's
so,
unbox.
Checking with the chat. Is everybody here? Is everybody ready? I should probably do a going live ping.
Was yours also open when you got it?
Yes, mine was also open. So we're gonna start out by unboxing these, and then we'll start eating them.
Okay.
So how about you start showing some things off, and in the meantime, I'm gonna hit my going live post.
Is there any stipulation that I have to finish this?
I think it would be more fun if you finished it, but also this is like... How many calories?
Okay, here we go.
Like, this is a fair... If you're sitting around all day eating IMPs, you're gonna gain some weight. These things are not shy on calories.
Yeah. but I guess they're made for people in the army.
Exactly.
Those
You're going to
people
be out in the
presumably burn
field.
more calories. All right,
Yeah.
so I first thing I took out is sliced apples.
Ooh, that's
Sliced
your
apples.
dessert.
This is apparently the dessert. So I guess your friend's mom, who rated these, was out of luck because there wasn't a chocolate bar. That's apparently the dessert. Okay, here's the main star of the show. Some chicken and vegetable stew.
All
Ingredients:
right.
white chicken meat, water, potatoes, carrots, green peas, butter, modified cornstarch, dehydrated onions. Why were the onions the only thing that is dehydrated? Enriched wheat flour, chicken fat, salt, hydrolyzed corn protein, seasoning, natural flavor, spice, garlic powder, herbs, spice extract. Contains milk and wheat. One pouch only has 260 calories. That's not as many calories as I thought.
Well, that's 260 calories in your entree.
That's
So,
true.
like, if you get, I think,
All right.
various small burgers from a burger place will be 240.
That's true.
And also,
Pain
welcome to
hamburger.
this. Ah, you got the pain hamburger. You got the
This is the
pain hamburger.
Pain. This is what's good. This is what's going to cause me. Apparently, it's going to cause me pain. Suffering.
That is why I gave you that one. Now, not only because I wanted the jambalaya, but also because you have to experience the pain hamburger. But also, welcome to Kitsune. Welcome in. We are going to be eating, unboxing, and reviewing IMP's individual meal packages. Meal package? That might not be the right word.
Two iced sports drinks.
Nice.
No coffee. No hot
flavor.
chocolate. I am drinking 2 iced drinks. Let's see. Peanut butter. I was confused by this. I guess this is just like a quick snack of some sorts.
Oh, that's for your pain hamburger.
So they just want me to eat bread and peanut butter. What about the chicken stew? I was assuming I dipped my hamburger bun in the chicken stew.
Oh, I mean, you're welcome to. And honestly, you can just eat the peanut butter straight from the packet if you want.
I think
It's
that's
real
really
good peanut butter.
Have you had these before? Is this not your first time?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I used to eat these on cadet campouts, and I hated getting dragged along to campouts that I didn't want to be on. However, I really did like the food.
I got a book of matches.
A book of matches. Nice.
I got
Very practical.
Tic Tacs. And I got something that I would have put in my mouth if I didn't know, if I didn't read the label correctly. This is a compressed napkin. This also looks like a giant mint.
Yeah, I mean, had we done this in the same room, I definitely would have tried to keep that away from where you would have read it so that I could try to fool you into thinking it was a mint. It is not a mint. You're welcome to try rehydrating it in your mouth. I think that would be hilarious. That would be some good content, but I don't blame you if you don't.
And of course, I got this delicious coffee crisp, which should not have been in there. I don't think.
See, as I mentioned when I gave that to you, I stopped by a gas station to restock the chocolate bars.
Yes, you did.
Boy, that is the most expensive chocolate bar I've bought in years.
The dessert seems to be the apple pie or whatever.
There is a dessert and there is a chocolate bar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna rehydrate this napkin.
Cool.
I don't know if I'll do it in my mouth because I want to actually see what it looks like.
Fair. Oh, I
want to do
also...
this over my keyboard. I'll stand back.
All right.
I've never rehydrated a napkin before, so let's just get a little
good content. Good content.
Whoa! Look at this.
It's growing. It's growing like heck.
Look at that. Oh, that's crazy.
Does it unfold now?
Yeah. Oh man, imagine swallowing this and then and it goes in your stomach.
Yeah, you'd regret that, all right.
Oh, that would. Although I feel like your stomach acid would probably just dissolve it. Whoa! Look at that, Gino. Oh, that smells bad. That smells bad. That smells like sulfur.
There may be sulfur involved in the process. I honestly don't know.
Gross. Okay, and I have this spoon.
The IMP Spork. Not spork, it's an MRE spork. I said the wrong word. You've got the IMP long-handled spoon.
It's covered in dust. Let me just wash it with some water.
You could wash it
my
with...
vegetable... Sorry?
I was gonna say you could wash it with your napkin, but now that I think about it, maybe not.
No, the napkin's gross.
Maybe that's
Okay.
more for just hands.
I think so.
All right.
Maybe not for faces.
So, I'm gonna start digging into mine as well.
Okay.
I will also grab the dessert first. First I'll give you the angle into the bag.
Okay.
Look at that. You got the big solid boxes on either side, which is how these things pack up so nicely. Like MREs, they're this big, basically a giant ketchup packet this big, and you throw them in wherever they fit. These things, they come in a box. They are perfectly sorted one by one by one. Perfectly sorted in that box. And that is where they stay until you unfold them. Look at that. It's rectangular as all get out.
It's very, very satisfying.
Here, first up, we've got our dessert. And the dessert in this one is sliced peaches.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can get sliced peaches, apple crumbles. The dessert is almost always fruit-based. Though sometimes it's like a fruit crumble or a fruit cake.
I would take sliced peaches over sliced apples any day of the week. But that's we'll just.
Well, that one, if I had known, I would have swapped out.
No, it's okay. They need to be as authentic as possible, even though your friend's mom took all the chocolate bars.
So next up, we've got our main entree in this. A chicken and sausage jambalaya packet. 240 grams for a total of 240... Sorry, said the same number twice. 240 grams for a total of also 240 grams in French, but 460 calories. This box I have already slit open at the top as non-destructively as possible, which is really saying something. These things usually take some shredding to get into.
Nice.
This thing is kind of smells like hot cardboard, because I did take time to boil this packet so I wouldn't have to leave stream.
Oh, you already boiled it. Okay. Well, I guess I'll open up mine and start boiling it.
Hold it up so the camera can see it, so the camera can see just how much of a pain in the butt these boxes are to get into.
Yeah, this is tough.
Yeah, it kind of helps
Not for the faint of
to...
heart.
Kind of helps to squeeze it to... Actually, I can demonstrate. Kind of helps to crush it a bit, because you notice it's perforated along the edges here. Perforated.
Right. Oh. Baxter's.
Yeah.
Place unopened pouch in pan of boiling water.
Yeah, these things are easy to cook. I don't think you can microwave them, but you just throw them in boiling water and it's fine. Alright, can I get my keyboard out of here?
Oh, I have to throw them in boiling water.
Yeah, you gotta boil the whole thing.
How do I do that? How would you...
You boil water. I've hit some buttons. What have I done? So that's looking pretty good.
Okay, well, I'll be right back. I guess I gotta find something to put this in while
Video feed gone. Video feed back. Video feed gone. We've lost the Anton feed. Whoop, there it's back. It's gone again. What the heck? Have I got this too far back in the priority? Okay. This is an emotional roller coaster. Welcome to the way of things around here. So yes, we've got our primary stuff there. While he's working on that, I will return the favor, and we're going to keep on digging through, showing off the rest of this one. So next up... Oh, yes?
So how would you, if you were eating this out in, wherever people in the military go, where would you find it boiling water to submerge this into?
The Canadian military is equipped with propane stoves, like literal Coleman camping equipment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a lot of other army rations will have little folded up like credit card sized folding heaters that you put a little dry fuel pellet in, light a match, and physically, like the Russian ones, you just put a tin on that little stand and it cooks in the tin. These ones, the Canadians assume that if you have time to heat up your meal, you probably also have, your kitchen bag. And if you don't have your kitchen bag with you, that's why they can be eaten cold, straight out of the packet.
Interesting. Okay.
Anyways, here I've got vanilla drink mix.
Vanilla.
This is interesting. I've actually never seen this before, and the really weird part is that this is not like white hot chocolate or anything. This specifies cold water. Zip tight and shake vigorously. What else have we got? We've got a microphone that I'm bumping into. Modded drink mix. Vanilla. Well, if we want to make modded drink mix, Jungle Juice is absolutely something that gets made with these. Because people will often enough pour the coffee powder into one of the sports drinks, which I find horrifying, but people like the caffeine. This here is a beverage bag. This is where those drinks are supposed to be made. Except for the vanilla one, which is in its own bag. Hi, Mesmer. Welcome. We're still digging through the army ration. What's next? Two things. We've got strawberry jam. Doesn't that just look good? It's that brand. That brand that makes all the ketchup and relish packets that have ever existed.
This ice drink smells really good. I'm gonna pour it in here.
Those things are better than Gatorade, honestly.
So it's like a lot of sugar.
And I got peanut butter as well. Peanut butter is like one of, if not the best part.
I wish I got jam. All I got was peanut butter.
I got... Yeah, sorry. I think mine may have been better stocked than yours.
It's all good. Okay, let's see.
So I've got some Frank's Red Hot in a sauce packet.
You got Frank's Red Hot?
Yeah, I guess.
Man, yours is way better than mine. What the hell happened here? Okay. I've mixed up my sports drink.
And I guess here we meet... Looking good. Here we meet the other proud tradition of the best ones getting picked over before the man on the ground gets to have it. That's some good-looking blue, says Jolt.
Yeah, that's some good. Yeah, I'll show it to you again. Some good-looking blue.
And the most... I don't know what these napkins look like. They look like the brown paper towel from primary school, except so much more severe. Like, way, way, way more so than it ever actually was.
I'm gonna dive into this peanut butter here while my
What else do we got?
meal cooks.
What else do we got? Well, pack of matches.
Open up the peanut butter.
Everybody loves matches. Apparently they don't make those in Germany. Germany is lighters only. I got a spork.
I also got a spork.
I did say it right then. Jab, jab. But, look at this thing. This is such a long, long spork. For context, here is
Peanut butter checks out.
Here is a quite long butter knife from my kitchen drawer, and this spoon is almost the same length.
This for sure tastes like... This just tastes like Jif.
Tastes like what?
The peanut butter brand.
Yeah.
Like...
Fair.
Yum.
All right, so
I've forgotten that I'm on camera. Well,
the bag is empty. I also got the Tic Tacs and the napkin. I will save the napkin for later because it looks like we are chomping at the bit to get eaten.
Yeah, I kind of.
Hey,
Jumped the gun there.
mine got rated for sports drinks. I didn't get any sports drinks.
Well, there you go.
Won't be needing this then. Well, at least I did get something to drink. I got that vanilla stuff.
That's true.
But Jolt raises a good point. I'm going to bring out the jambalaya. I'm going to just throw that box on the floor. Different brand. It's got this firm foil packet.
Warwick.
It seems a little dehydrated, but once you warm it up, the fat melts and it has a little more play to it. And speaking of plate, for the real experience, you gotta eat it right out of the bag. However, that doesn't show as well on camera, so I will be pouring mine out onto a plate.
I'll probably do that too.
Fair. I should do this on camera. Ah, right, I was bumping the camera. That's why I moved my hands. So I'm squeezing it down from the top, because that's how you open a bag without getting it all over everything. And of course, it sticks at one side. Doesn't that just look delicious? Doesn't that just look great? Ooh, it smells pretty good. It smells not quite right, but if you are out in the wilderness, it smells better than anything else you've got.
That's true.
So,
Let's see.
and like, I don't even mean very far in the wilderness. These cadet campouts were just a weekend. Milk in the box. The gloves make the hands look cell-shaded. Milk in the box and eat with a ladle. I don't know where you're getting the milk in the box and from the eating out of the packet. But like Jolt had a point. This spoon is designed to be just long enough to fit into this bag. So, for the sake of trying it, we're going to scoop once out of the bag. And then forgive the mouth sounds, but I labeled this as ASMR. ASMR because I'm just not very confident that I am able to hide the sounds completely.
Godspeed, Jeff.
It has a little bit of barbecue from canned baked beans. Like, it's definitely rice. And last time I tried this, I didn't have the context. I have since found a brand of canned rice. I didn't know that was a thing, but it is. At the dollar store, you can get cans of rice, and that is the texture on this rice. It's very round but firm. So it's not smooshed. It is not dry.
Round but firm sounds like the name of my sex tape.
Ha 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 ha. All right, let's get this onto the plate. Scoop, scoop, scoop.
I'm going to give mine another couple of minutes here.
Yeah, this is the driest jambalaya you've ever seen in your life. This is not soup. This is just rice.
How much sugar is in this sports drink?
Then again,
20
this
grams?
may have been soup at one point.
Oh, too bad.
I guess shelf-stable stuff tries to keep as little free liquid as possible.
It's sports drink.
All right, get the sounds in there.
Guess I'll take mine out.
I guess those campouts were type 2 fun, because I am just living for these, take a good sniff of the packet, and it reminds me of pretty much specifically that. I guess I was having an angsty enough time that it genuinely was just like a formative experience to sit down around the campfire and get one of these for dinner.
So here's my chicken stew.
Oh, chicken stew. All right,
Chicken vegetable stew.
That looks very much like what you would get out of a can. Just the classic.
I'm a little bit nervous to eat this. I don't know how old it is.
It's at least a year old. It's a year old since I gave it to you.
It's at least
a year old. I wonder if I can find a packing date on this. Oh, you know what? The packing date is on the cardboard. Which I have thrown across the room. Got it, thank goodness for long arms. Alright.
I tried to find a packing date. I couldn't find anything.
It's never listed as... Never actually listed as a... packing date.
What is it listed as?
It's just this blank code at, like, on mine it's the bottom. So...
Is it EST?
MRE Steve would know how to read this. I just have my best guess would be either 2016 3rd month 22nd or American company. They usually go day, month, no, they usually go month, day, year. But I'm going to go with either day, month, year, or year, month, day, because that's the only way. So 16/3/22. It's, I guess, possible that this may have been made last March and then issued and then made it to me by then. But if this can be read as a date code, I'm going to say probably closer to 2016.
Oh, Jesus.
I think it's more exciting if it's 2016 anyways. Because that's, that's about the right age that they might be having to cycle these out just in case. And, like, stored properly, they're fine. You can eat things from the 70s that'll be maybe a little dry, and that's it. I don't think you're going to find any turmeric rice. Any turmeric rice in here, though. Alright. Going in for another scoop. Actually, before that, let's see if I can identify the different components. Because I think this is some sausage. And then I think this is some chicken. Pretty good chunks in there. They blend in with the color scheme, especially on the camera. But there's some pretty good chunks in there. And quite a few of them. Personally, I think I will be satisfied with this amount of meat. It looks good because it is good, Kitsune. I love these things. Only other downside, it does expect you to have water. So much water. Which is why I've got my water bottle that I got from Cadets. It used to have all sorts of measurements and branding on it, but now it doesn't. It's been so long. I don't blame you for wanting to try some. Thank you for the hydrate, Jolt. Man, I really wanted to flex that I have laboratory-grade glassware for measuring things in, but I don't have anything that needs measuring. So I think I'm going to prep up my vanilla drink mix. So things like these... If you want to get actual military rations, there is a website called MRE Market, I believe. It's all secondary market stuff. It's all like somebody who knows somebody starts selling them on eBay one by one. And they will run you like 20 to 30 bucks each. But these are like top tier camping food. These are top-tier emergency shelter food. Oh, look at that dust. Look at that dust coming out. So, ooh, I can smell the vanilla already. We've got our little sealant pack in there. All these drinks start out as a white powder. I don't know what it is specifically, but you want to try the zombie MRE? Like this one or the Explain Mesmer? But, okay, so these all start out white. And something about the dyes, they only turn colors when they are wet. So this one does have a gusset. I can set this down on a table when I want to. And I do want to. Because I'm about to, pour water all over my keyboard. Forgive me for when I inevitably cause major structural issues here with my failure to pour this water, but here we go. And it always says fill to line, but it's an opaque bag, so you gotta make your best guess. There we go.
I'm trying to figure out how old this is.
Well, if you go by menu choice, there's usually a couple of years where they've rotated in and out. So you can probably look it up online and find out which years the menu number on the outside of your bag. It should give you the specific menu number, because this isn't just chicken and sausage jambalaya. This is menu number 17, chicken and sausage jambalaya. So you should have a very similar something or other to go by.
Let's see.
Mesmer is after army-style MREs made for the zombie apocalypse. That sounds like it would be sold with a markup. What you can get, I've actually got them on my throne, is just civilian market MREs. They're not taken from the military, they're just made in the military style, but for like $200, you can get a crate of 12 MREs. And, it looks good. It looks real good. So, shaking time. I've folded over the top of my bag just as an added layer of security. And, see, look at that, I don't know if you got the focus on that. I'm dripping all over my desk, so clearly I did not add enough. Maybe there's a hole in the bottom of this. Good thing I've got a napkin. See, there was that much spilled on the table. Alright, I forgot to specifically tag my brother. He is Anton's #1 fan. Can't believe I would forget to tag him. Yeah, if somebody messages Forks, he will be here in seconds. I don't type so well when covered in vanilla drink and gloves, but hey, if somebody wants to go through, he should be in the list for the server. If somebody wants to ping Forks real quick, I'm sure he'd appreciate it. Thank you, Jolt. The OG zombie MRE is like $60. Okay. That might be a 24-hour ration? Which, some of these, you get a huge bag and you get 3,000 calories in it to last you for a full day. This one is a single meal ration. So, yeah, I stand by. Okay, that's actually a fair deal. That's legitimately, that's you get 1.5 of those and you're good for a con weekend. You get 2 of those and you're super duper set for a con weekend. And if you're trying to buy actual balanced meals at a convention center, good lord, you will pay at least $60. So, I'm gonna take a sip of the vanilla drink. Yeah.
How is it?
It's weird as hell. How you can get that vanilla syrup for milk?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that, but not milk. It's water. Or like hot chocolate made with water. But it's not hot, it's cold. And it's not chocolate, it's vanilla. It is. I have no precedent for this. I have no cultural context. This is literally just a vanilla drink. Maybe if I was the kind of person who drank like fraps or something, that would be something I could connect with. But this is literally just a bagged vanilla drink. Look at it. Look at it being foamy in there.
Ugh, that looks gross. It looks like a protein shake.
Oh, that might be it. Maybe that's a connection. Hold on. Does this have nutritional? It does have nutrition information. 180 calories in this thing. That is almost as much as your main course. Maybe you were supposed to have this. 135 milligrams of sodium, 105 potassium, 5 grams of fiber somehow, and 19 grams of sugar. By weight, this stuff is 40% sugar. You've had something like this and it made you sad. That'll do it. I'm gonna finish it because I don't like wasting things. However, I'm gonna finish it out of the other side of the pack because this one is kind of jagged.
It's not bad.
Weird, yeah. Oh, have you tried your pain hamburger yet?
No, not yet.
I'll give you a second to do that. Meanwhile, I am also...
Oh.
Ah, dang it.
Oh, that smells bad. Oh.
Oof. Yeah. Yeah, the pain hamburger will get you. Alright,
no,
alright.
I don't like the smell of that. No. I don't know, I like the smell of this. This is like a hockey puck.
Exactly.
Smells like licorice. Gross. Let's see what this dessert is like. What does this dessert look like?
The dessert. Oh, you've been thinking of doing HelloFresh. HelloFresh is... They give you ingredients, not the full meal. But valid option. Valid option. I'm gonna have some more of my jambalaya. You know, I realize I should try this with the Frank's Red Hot on it. Also, thank you, Jolt, for fixing my going live ping. Which, did I open this? I tried to open this. I may not have made it. Yeah, the Frank's Red Hot is thicker than I gave it credit for. Ah, see? That was like... How long was that? That was not even a minute turnaround before Forks showed up. I told you. We were going through boxes the other day, and he still has that signed script. Oh, we've met the sub goal again.
Hi, Forks.
I didn't realize that was a... Okay, I guess that just stays there. I thought it was... Oh, you were here earlier, but there were a lot of ads. There have been a lot of ads recently. Okay, so now I've got some Frank's Red Hot on this jambalaya. And, well, let's give it a shot.
How's the Frank's taste?
I have never been the kind of person who eats Frank's Red Hot.
Really? It's like one of the best sauces.
I'm a sucker for peri peri sauce. Gotta get that Nando's sauce. I've also got this... Oh, what do you... The bottle came with a skull on it. It's ghost sauce. It's something. It's a million Scoville. I can put a drop of it onto any given thing, but more than that is too much. So, yeah, I guess there's more vinegar in this Frank's Red Hot than I like. But if you wanted something to break up the jambalaya taste, to give it a little bit of extra variety, absolutely this would work. Time to have some more of my strange vanilla beverage.
It's not bad. It doesn't taste that bad. Maybe I'll have one more spoonful and then I'll be done.
Hold on, I think this is all at the bottom. I shook it up as well as I could, but I guess this has had plenty of time to sit. I have been drinking unnecessarily weak vanilla beverage.
Weak.
Look at that, it's like cake batter in there. Can you see that, camera?
Dessert. Cake batter.
Ugh, I don't know if I like vanilla that much. And I do like vanilla, it's the finest of the flavors. But I don't know if I like it that much.
I'm more of a strawberry guy. Apples are going in the hot water.
Apples are going in the hot water. I respect that. Hot apples are good. The beverage is part of the IMP. It's not an MRE, even though some of the parts are made in the States. This is an IMP. This is an individual meal package. Packet? I think it's package. Something that starts with P. It is basically an MRE, but Canadian, and ours stack better. And they don't have flameless ration heaters. And flameless ration heaters are super cool, but I feel like one or both of us would cause noticeable damage to our desks if we tried to use those things indoors.
Give me one of them and I'll do it. I'm not afraid. I'm a man with nothing to lose and everything to gain.
Ah! So much powder. It floated in chunks.
Ew. Why are you wearing gloves?
That's the VTuber thing, no skin.
Oh.
I really want to get a set of, like, brown leather driving gloves because that's not visible on this model and I didn't put them on the other model. I should get around to that. Anyways, like, that's just in my head, that's part of the outfit, is the brown leather driving gloves.
Okay. Are you ever going to do a face reveal?
Face reveal? Yeah, eventually. I've got a whole pile of branding arc stuff. Bit by bit by bit. And at this point, there's only like one VTuber in the space who is definitely never gonna do a face reveal. Everybody else is kinda open to it because now VTubing really started to take off during COVID, and that, like, nobody ever met in person at that time, so it never came up. But after COVID ended, VTubers started getting invited to TwitchCon. And at TwitchCon, it was like, well, you gotta physically be there. VShojo still does telepresence rigs, but for the most part, people just show up and physically be there, and they're okay with it. So,
That's cool.
yeah, Onigiri's done it, Bao's done it, Numi's done it, Shy Lily's done it. Who else? Oh yeah, Juniper Actius has done it. The moth who is just progressively converging more and more with Juniper Ram. It's wild. They're both playing Rain World now. It's great. It is so fun to torment him with, like, hey look, the other Juniper is doing a thing that you do. Constantly. So, welcome, Morbid. We are having an ASMR duck bang, which is to say, I didn't mute the mic between eating so we occasionally get mouth sounds in here. We're doing a review of Army food. Canadian Army grade meal. I have menu option number 17, chicken and sausage jambalaya. They're so good. I love them.
Vegetable stew, which I'm almost certain is just a can of Campbell's chicken stew.
Yeah, I believe it. I think I also, like, there were a few contributing reasons that you ended up with that one. I think part of it was canned soup was definitely not weird. Like, had I given you a ham steak in mustard sauce, you would not have eaten it. So there's a good lore question. Who is the guy on Facecam? This is way to go, Anton. Twitch TV hasn't really been on Twitch lately, but this is the guy who got me back on the site.
That's high praise. I haven't streamed in a really long time, but yeah, I used to stream. I have a nice PC now. I could probably Twitch stream me playing games.
Oh dang!
Although I'm not really good at any games, so I don't know exactly what games I would play. But
you could play Getting Over It. That's a game that nobody's good at, except speedrunners, but they're different.
I am a professional Doki Doki player. Those who watched my streams might know that I had a mental breakdown after watching Doki Doki on stream, because I didn't have a mental breakdown on stream, but it was jarring.
Yep. Morb doesn't believe speedrunners are human. Oh, the chocolate bar, right.
I'm going to get into the coffee crisp here. This is what I was waiting for. This is what I was most excited for. Right here. Ooh. I had a salad for lunch today, and I felt so healthy, so now this is perfect.
You've earned this. But yeah, like way back in the day I streamed a little bit, and then I stopped. And then I saw someone I went to high school with, Mako Fire, started streaming. And I looked at her and saw that, well, I mean, she doesn't have a huge audience, but she's still doing it. So if she could do it, I could do it. So I joined in. And then I had a just terrifying exams moment in university, and it was like, okay guys, no stream next week because I'm terrified of exams. And then I disappeared for like months, if not years. I think it was a couple years actually. It was like 2019 to 2021. I was just gone. And then I saw Anton. He was going from stand-up comedy, trying the online thing, and he went out and got himself a great big pile of frozen microwave dinners. So, seeing that, I went out and got myself the same pile, and he invited me to guest for, I think it was the fettuccine Alfredo. Was it the fettuccine Alfredo that I joined to review with?
It was the broccoli Alfredo.
The broccoli Alfredo, right. And I think you rated that the highest, and I still disagree with you, because you really did not like the meat in those things.
I don't remember rating that one high.
I feel like you had it winning. I remember strongly disagreeing with the one that you picked as the best.
I'll have to look through the archives.
That's a hydrate. And we'll be hydrating with this vanilla drink mix. Yeah, look at that. Look at that, Morb. Look at that vanilla drink mix. Yep, I shook it up good. It's staying that way. Remember, you have done this to me. It is exactly as foamy and chunky as it looks.
Oh. We'll go for another sports drink, too. I love this.
Those sport drinks are bangers.
They're bangers.
I wish it was tapioca. Tapioca has character. This stuff just has... there it is. There it is. You can see the not really colored, but once the water hits it, it starts to color.
Ah, shit, I gotta get more water. It's too hot.
Yeah, these things really depend on you bringing your own water in a big way.
Hmm.
But not for an actual hydrate, because I am thirsty.
That's water that I boiled. Let's see. Get more hot water in this. Okay, I'm gonna have hot sports drink. Ooh.
Oh, isn't that a sketch? I feel like that is a sketch. Jolt would... If anybody remembers this, it will be Jolt. Jolt!
There's a joke. There's a joke from The Office where the actress who plays Erin is staying with her grandma, and then her grandma's like, "Oh, this is delicious tea. What is this?" And then she's like, "Oh, I just boiled some Gatorade." That might be what you're thinking.
I am thinking of some YouTube comedian has a sketch called Hot Kool-Aid.
Okay, never mind.
Possibly Julian Neal. I do remember the boiled Gatorade, though. Julian Smith. I got closer than I expected.
That is a good sports drink.
Yeah, I envy you that sports drink. Because this vanilla drink mix does not make up for it.
No, gross. But between that and the coffee crisp, I should probably lay off the sugar now.
Yeah, there's a lot of immediate energy food in here. Oh yes, Julian Neal is a music man. Yeah, nothing immediately new is happening, so I feel like I should be doing something, but... Nah. We've got 25 minutes left in the budgeted time. I'm just gonna eat. I'm gonna enjoy it. Have y'all viewers at home got anything to eat?
Alright, time to take my apples out.
Oh, right, we got the hot apples.
Hot apples. I'm gonna wipe this down.
Jolt has little pickles. Forks has an incredibly threatening corn dog. Instant ramen with pan-fried chicken. Alright.
Forks
I'm
eating
listening.
Here. Let's go. That's huge. Can't open this.
Did you ever get on the White Claw train, Forks? Ramen with fake crab. I keep bringing my plate off screen to take scoops.
These apples smell like peaches.
Well, it's a start. It's just alcoholic bubbly. That's the whole point of White Claw.
Yeah, that's the whole point of White Claw. You get 0 calories. Or I guess not 0, but 70. Yeah, these apples just kind of taste like peaches.
There's this stuff called Strong Zero. I think it's a similar concept, but I've heard that Strong Zero is dangerous. From a control standpoint, not from a food safety standpoint. It's like soju, but 8%.
Soju's incredible.
Or, wait a minute. Soju is the wrong word. I don't know what the right word is. Look at that hunk of sausage. Come on, camera.
Ooh. That's
a
a
gooder.
hell of a hunk. Hunk of sausage is my porn name,
I see, I see.
if anybody was wondering. All right. I'm going to finish it off with some Tic Tacs.
Yeah, I suspect these are real Tic Tacs. Often as not, they give you this unlabeled gum. Just this packet
Yeah.
of 2 pieces of white gum. No identifying marks. And everybody warns you, be careful with the gum. Be careful with the gum, because are you familiar with what preserved food does to your system?
No.
Well, it's a little bit all the salt and stuff. It's a little bit because it's a benefit that if anybody's eating these, they're probably out in the field for 2 to 3 days. People don't usually... Plan A is not them surviving on it long term. So, basically, if you eat only these for a while, you will start to retain them. Because, you know, if you... having an overly regular bowel schedule is not really all that convenient when you're out in nature. So the gum, the gum is the go. The gum is how you get back off that retention schedule.
Interesting. I never would have thought of that. Makes sense, though.
Might be an urban legend. I'm getting a little bit better at scooping on camera.
It's an acquired skill.
Yeah, I've been doing all sorts of talking with my hands, but it's very close to my chest all the time, so you can only see... You can't see the hand, you see. Nah, Mesmer, the gum making you take a crap is not the joke. The joke is giving somebody one of the giant IMP mints. Doesn't that look good? Doesn't that look tasty, that giant mint right there? Peanut butter, you say? I've got peanut butter. No bananas, though. I guess mashed banana paste is just depressing no matter which way you look at it.
That peanut butter was good.
It's good peanut butter. Well, I'll give you a real close-up on the mint there, Mesmer. One sec. Oh, fart.
You
Okay,
want
we're
a
good.
Forbidden mint.
Hope that wasn't there for too long. And so zoom in, you can see the maple leaf on the mint, as with everything. It's just a pack of peanut butter. Well, I was supposed to have a Pain hamburger, but these got rifled through before I got them. Or maybe both the peanut butters and the jam were supposed to be for Anton. I'm not sure. So... Boing. And that is the quote-unquote mint. This here is a dehydrated napkin. And that's the joke. That's the joke, is you hand this to the new guy and say, here, you can have the mint. I definitely would have tried to get tried to get Anton with it, but he was way ahead of me. He read in advance.
You should smell it. It smells like salt.
I might be smelling it already. Yeah, we'll take a whiff. Not... Excuse me, not sulfur.
What do you reckon?
It smells...
Yeah, no, not sulfur. You're right. I don't know.
It smells like the inside of a sanitary wipe container, but with less bleach.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is why on this little tiny clear packaging, it does say, compressed napkin, do not eat. Alright, let's finish up with this. Good thing I had a plate on the desk, because I just dumped a bunch of water on it. I'm just gonna shovel the rest in off camera. Alright. 15 minutes left. I haven't showed off my sliced peaches yet. Or the incredible ordeal that is getting into one of these cardboard containers.
I think you do. I think the people deserve to see your sliced peaches. I think you have to show the people what they want to see.
I know the world wants to see my peach. I've been pole dancing for years. Literally, though, I'm coming up on the 2-year mark.
That's cool. Are you still working at that aforementioned place?
Oh, let's see. So, like, we worked together, and then I left that place. And then after that, I was bouncing at a strip club because I applied as a dancer and they wouldn't hire me. So I was a bouncer. And then I found out that they were clocking me out for 30-minute breaks I wasn't allowed to take. Also, they were not cutting me in on house tips. Also, it was like vampire hours security shifts where I was personally responsible for a lot of people's safety. And yeah, that was for $1 over minimum wage. So, the clocking out for shifts for breaks was the last straw. And I, after that, went into childcare, where I still currently am and am desperately trying to leave. These are the brownest peaches I have seen in my life. Like, maybe orangest, charitably, but these are the darkest peaches ever.
That's exactly what my apples look like.
How sure are we that you got the apples?
Mine says apples.
Well, it does say sliced peaches on it. So these are pretty much just regular canned peaches, but with just the faintest whiff of diaper cleaning preservative smell.
That's what you want to hear.
Not filled. Just like the absorbency crystals inside.
I don't know, man. Anything to do with diapers, I immediately tune out.
Yeah, I'm not thrilled with these peaches. The regular fruit salad is exactly what you would get in a can. These peaches, not so much. Maybe they're syruped differently. Maybe you're supposed to eat them hot.
Did you not? Did you not heat them up?
I did not.
Well, there's your problem.
No, I sneakily... Where did the... Yes, it's over there. It's over there, right. I sneakily pre-boiled the jambalaya so I wouldn't have to do it on screen. Or so I wouldn't have to leave screen for 10 minutes to do it. But this one, y'all got to see it right up close and personal, me mangling my way into that box. I definitely recommend owning a knife if you want to eat one of these. A good knife.
I mean, I'm sure a good army man has an army knife.
Oh, exactly. Maybe it's just some Franks that was left on the spoon, but boy, that was an unexpected point of spice.
You've never had spicy peaches before?
I haven't, but now that you mention it, I'm willing to listen.
I mean, it started as a joke too, but I'm starting to think that maybe it would actually be a good combo.
Like, because spiced and spicy are not necessarily the same thing.
Yeah, exactly.
But spiced apples and spiced peaches are both 100% on the table. Those are cultural touchstones at any place cold. Peach-based hot sauce is definitely a thing. And that's
that
like...
delicious.
That's a thing that somebody who is not dad made, yeah? Yeah, speaking of things dad made. Ta-da! Caramel chocolate marshmallow gamer juice. Or, well, one of his friends made it. He was involved. This is the trap. Like, with the mains, often enough, they're fairly stuck together. You can set it down. If I put this down, I'm losing it. It's everywhere. Oh, yeah. No, this caramel chocolate marshmallow stuff is fantastic. It is incredible. It is amazing. It is a s'more in a bottle. It is delicious.
What is?
Oh, that bottle of gamer juice I showed off.
Oh, I didn't see that.
This caramel chocolate marshmallow gamer juice that I got from my dad.
Ooh.
It's also like 40-something%.
Now, why is it called gamer juice?
Well, because when I made the Redeem, it was called Driving Juice, because I was playing Guts and Glory, which is just Happy Wheels, but 3D.
Mm-hmm.
And then I decided to keep it, because it was a fun button, but I wasn't driving anymore. So, Gamer Juice.
Very on point.
Hey, Jill, do you remember the Guts and Glory stream? That was a great time. I'm gonna regret this. I'm gonna sip.
Sip, 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 sip.
I regret my decision to drink out of this side.
Oh.
And yep, I've got and peach right on my shirt. Napkin to the rescue, actually. Mint to the rescue. Ta-da. All right. So we've pretty much gone through everything now. In
so.
About the budgeted time. So I've still got strawberry jam. I've still got peanut butter.
Hold on, I gotta test the matches.
Oh, right. Match race. Just go for it. 3, 2, 1.
2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3 Oh, I'm gonna keep mine lit just a little bit longer.
I don't know if these gloves are flammable, so I'm not going to. Yeah,
You don't want
that's
to catch these hands, bruh.
that is so much. Whoops, there it goes. That is so much the secret. The secret, like, you got it like this. You're scratching, you're scraping, you can do it. It's tough. You fold the back of the book around. You pinch
I saw
it
you
between,
doing that.
and boom. Not every time, but almost every time.
That's pretty smart.
Excuse me. I think I learned that from my dad. I think. Okay. All right. So I think we've pretty well gone through it here.
I would rate it a solid 6 out of 10. The beverages are good. The peanut butter was good. The chicken stew was okay. The apples were peaches, I think. I don't know.
Yeah, I as always rate these give me more please. Maybe not in the same sitting, but I would love another like half a dozen of these to just put in the cupboard because it's a whole meal. It's not just a can of soup when you don't want to plan food. It's a whole meal. It's got sides and a dessert. It's so good, and it just sits there forever until you need it. I'm gonna stock up on water, and then I'm probably going to eat this peanut butter straight.
That's what I did. But I'll tell you, it tastes exactly like Jif.
I don't know if I have ever in my life actually gone out and bought Jif. I am just so 100% stuck to the tradition of craft all the time. Why, yes, I do practice the craft. I've even made that pie recipe on the back of the container once.
Craft supremacy.
Let's get this packet opened. There we go. It looks incredibly normal. Tastes like the peanut butter that you would find inside an off-brand Reese cup.
Exactly.
Yeah, like not in a bad way.
All right, my friend, it's time for me to go.
Thank you for joining me. It was very nice. Very nice to bring this whole full circle. At the very start, there was you, and after what, 2 years now, when I finally made my whole big fancy model and I had a debut and all that, here you are again. I very much appreciate having had you on this journey.
Thank you for having me. I'm glad we were able to do this. You're almost at 200. That's gonna be big.
Yep.
I'm expecting a big 200 followers stream.
Well, this is also kind of the 100 followers stream, which I've finally gotten around to.
Well, there you go. No better way to celebrate than a back-to-back stream.
We even had someone sub tonight, which was much appreciated.
Nice.
I don't know who, though. The thing didn't pop up right.
All right.
All right.
My friend, I will see you later.
All right.
Have fun.
See you again. I am going to find another stream to raid the audience over to. Oh, you threw in your prime. Thanks, Forks. All right. All right. I suspect my favorite sheep is online by now. Yeah, Juniper Ram today is playing Minecraft with his boyfriend Asher. Asher, he's a chow. He's a chow. Chows can be sheepdogs. They're mining and crafting, and we're gonna go say hi, because I appreciate the both of them almost as much as I appreciate all of y'all being here. Thank you for being here, by the way. I had a good meal that has been sitting on my shelf for literally over a year. I went to one of Anton's comedy shows, and at the end of it, Everyone else was handing out like applause and bouquets of roses, and like there were occasional full lingerie sets. One of them was still being worn, actually, being thrown on stage. I like leaned in and said, "Here, I would like to give you this." And he was happy to have it. He also took care of his for a full year. And here we are. We've eaten it. We've had it. It's been a wonderful time. I'm very, very glad to have had this time with him, with all of y'all. So until next time, which is going to be Sunday, no special Friday stuff this week, but there's more coming up. It's on the books. So until next time, toodaloo.
Oh, that's true, isn't it?
Now who's the one that's